What if I take Photoshop request way too literally? Like this girl asked, please can someone block the toilet? But instead of just covering the toilet with a door, we can do something like this. So I have the image inside Photoshop and I also have this image. I'm gonna cut this man out and grab him to the toilet, then flip him and place him inside it. And to make it realistic, paint some shadows and highlights on him. Then also paint some shadows inside the comment. And finally, if we give it a little color grade, we have this. Then this guy said engagement photo, but my helmet was too small. Too small, huh? Oh, don't you worry. I got the image into Photoshop and I'm gonna select his helmet. I'm gonna cut it out and make it big enough to cover both of their heads. Then I got this strap and made it bigger as well. I needed to go around the guy's body, so I did that using puppet work and painted a little shadow. Then got this strap on the other side and placed it like this, and I'm gonna put it behind the lady. After that I got this part from the helmet and I'm gonna put it behind the couple. I made it darker and we need to get his beard back. And now it's time to paint some shadows on them. First I went with a lighter one and then did one more with a more darker shade. I adjusted some color and here you go. I hope you're happy. Next, this mom drowned her baby and said, I just wanna see what someone comes up with. Well, first I wanted to put the baby inside someone's mouth, but then I thought, why don't I put him inside his own mouth? So I made a new layer and scaled the baby. I made it cleaner, then I cut out the baby and water from the original and placed him like this. And I put everything inside his own mouth. First I tried to put everything under the teeth, but I had to change it because of his head. And after that I painted a shadow on water. And to make it even more real, painted shadows on the baby's lips. It turned out a little darker than I thought, so I made it brighter and made the water even more brighter. So here you go. And after that this guy said, please combine, so I'm kissing this moose. And he sent two pictures. First I got the picture with the guy and cut him out. His feet were behind a rock, so I had to take it as well. And then I got the moose. I'm gonna place the guy like this. He said he wanted to kiss the moose. Didn't say where. I placed his hand behind the moose. Then also erased the rock and his legs. And yeah, that's it. Then this lady right here said her husband loves aliens, so they engage in front of Area 51 and she's asking to add an UFO and some more alien stuff in the background. Oh, don't you worry. I got the couple and this UFO. I cut it out and placed it in the background behind this board. Then painted a shadow on the road. They look kinda alone in Area 51. So I got this guy. I placed him behind the couple. Then I made it green. And since your husband loves aliens, I think he would love to be one. He kinda looks like one as well. So I made his head bigger, reduced his chin, and also made the eyes bigger. And then also turned him green. And there you have it. I hope your husband likes it. Next, this girl said she loves this picture of her, but she hates her ex. So she asked to replace him with someone else, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, the image is kinda low quality, so I made it bigger and cleaner. Then I got Arnold. You asked for this. I took his face and combined it to her ex's body, but I still gave him the hair. Now I need to paint some shadows according to the original. So I did that and also painted some highlights. And here you go. And then this dad asked if anyone can make it look like he threw his baby way higher. I got the photo and took his baby. Then I found this astronaut in space. I placed the baby like this, so the astronaut is touching the baby's ass to prevent him from going any higher. I painted some shadows and highlights and then I painted a shadow on his arm. I copied the baby and put a reflection on the helmet. Made it a little bright and we are done. Subscribe and just f**k off.